Hey there, welcome to nstack.in. In this video, I am going to talk about string interpolation. I already have talked about string interpolation in the string section. If you have watched that, then you can skip this. If you have not watched, then you should watch this. So first of all, we will define a variable called name, and after that I will write a string in it. So now I want an output called Mr. and Nitish. So how you will do that? So the first way is to do this using string concatenation. So I will write the string Mr. here, and after that I will write name, and this one is fine. So now if I will run this, I will get the Mr. Nitish. It is fine. But using string interpolation, we can do the same thing, and the way of doing string interpolation is more readable. Like in the form of code, if you see the string interpolation and this normal concatenation, you will find that string interpolation is better than this one. So let's comment this line and let's do the same thing using string interpolation. So I will write Mr. and name. So now what I want to write the Mr. and after that I just want to write the name. What name? This variable name. I just want to replace this name with that variable data. So now if I will run this, this is not working. Why? Because this name is a simple string. I want to refer to this one. So for that we just have to add a dollar symbol before that. Now this one is referring to this one. If I will bring cursor here, you can see that it is saying it's a string. If you will bring cursor to the Mr., it is not going to say anything. So let's run this. Now you can see that we are getting Mr. Nitish. So this is how string interpolation works. So there is one more thing which you need to know about string interpolation, and that is using curly braces with string interpolation. So suppose that if we are having a list of names and there is two names, the first name is Nitish and the next name is John. Or let's use some simple example. Suppose that if we are having int a which is having value 10, okay, and we are having something else called int b and the value is the 20. Now I want to write print. First, let me show you what I am trying to do. I want to just show 10 plus 20 equal to 30. I just want to do this one. So how we can do that? So first of all, we will do mm, the string interpolation part. First, we will say a plus b. A is the 10, b is the 20. After that, I will write equal to, and here I will write the sum. So let's create a variable here and let's call it int sum equal to a plus b. So now how we can do this? We just have to add a dollar sign. The a will be replaced by this variable which will be 10 plus 20. Let's replace this by this variable 20 equal to sum. So let's replace this by their sum. So now if I will run this, I will see that 10 plus 20 equal to 30. It's fine. So what is new in it? Why I am showing you this? If we want to do this without this one, then also we can do that. So how we will do that? Instead of using the sum, we will use a curly braces here, okay, and here I will write something complex like a plus b. This is not a variable name, this is a calculation which you can also compute inside a string interpolation. You just have to use a curly braces and inside that you can write anything and that will get executed, and after that whatever response it is giving us back, that will be get printed. So in this case it will be just adding this. After that we will get the sum and that sum will get printed. So let's run this. You can see that we are getting the 30 as the output. There is more places when we just have to use this curly braces. So this was the one. So suppose if we are using list name and if I write Nitish and the next one is John, and now I'm just going to do print hello, and now I will say name. So what is going to happen? This is going to write hello and the string. It's fine. But what I want to write hello John. So how we can do that? For that we just have to come here and write 1, which is the index number. 0 is the index number of Nitish and 1 is the index number of John. But still this is not going to work because by the color also you can see that the color of this one is similar to the string and the color of this one is similar to the variable. So this one is referring to the variable. This is not the part of this thing. So how we can make the name and the which is written inside the square bracket as the same thing? So for that we will just wrap this inside a curly braces. So now this is something complex. This is not a simpler thing like if we write a variable name, that's a simple thing. We can just use a dollar symbol. But if we are doing something else with a variable, then we just have to use the curly braces, and inside that we will write whatever we want to write. So now this one is fine. Let's run, let's clear clear, and let's run it. We are getting hello John. If I will change it to the 0, you will see that I will get hello Nitish. The last thing which I am going to show you is, so sometimes we just want to use curly braces without any complex thing. So I will do print hey and the name, and I think I forget to define the name. So let's copy the name from here, let's define it, let's uncomment this. So now this one is fine. Now if I will run this, what you are expecting, we are getting this one. We already know that if I will use curly braces with the name also, like a variable name also, then also it is going to work. It means that you can use curly braces every time, but you can, like, it's optional to use the curly braces when you are using a variable name or you are just referring to a variable. So thanks, I hope you got the idea about string interpolation and everything which is related to string interpolation. And if you face any problem in understanding all the concept which I talked just now, you can write in the comment and I will be happy to help you.